Hello, this is my YouTube channel. My name is Christina. This is my next random video. I didn't know what I was going to speak about, but I found out during the process, during the finalizing the idea what I'm going to say. So I'm getting ready. So you're gonna watch me doing makeup. My makeup takes 2 minutes. So within 2 minutes, I will tell you what I have found out recently about, again, our brain, social media, and Instagram. So I was reading a book, as I told you before in the previous videos, that I was reading a book about our brain, about the way how we see our world, that we think that we know everything in this world, that we are so smart, that we are so aware, that we are best of the best. Everyone, to tell the truth, everyone thinks that he's the best of the best. Everyone thinks that he's the smartest one, and when you say something bad about other person, you would never apply it to yourself. You will always think that you are not that type of person who would do this. This is the basic stuff I will find out, and it's kind of true. When you watch video and someone tells you that someone is really bad person, you would never apply it to yourself. You would always think, no, I would not do this shit, blah blah blah. And that's how he started his book. The book called Red Pillow, I guess I mentioned that in the previous video. And that's how he started his book, and it was so just blowing my mind, because you think that you know how to live your life, you think that you know everything, but then I found out that I know nothing. So anyway, and maybe that's why I got depressed a little bit after reading that book, because I looked at the reality, and it's so sad to accept all these facts. So what about social media? It's so funny because that information just comes to me just like that. It just happened because I just watched some video about the brain, how it works, about social media, why we are watching so many videos on YouTube, and then in the book is the same experiment, is the same experiment was explained as I saw on YouTube. I first saw on YouTube, and then the next day I keep reading this book, and this was in this book too. So I found this part, and it's about videos, why we watch videos, why we spend so much time on social media, and is it good or no? It's not really good, because at that time when you're watching different types of videos, funny videos or cute videos, we are getting certain level of dopamine. I'm not sure how it's pronounced correctly in English because I'm reading in Russian. I am not a makeup artist. That's how I do my makeup. Very simple and very simple. So, and he says that they did that experiment with monkeys, but we are not so far from monkeys. So when monkey was watching different type of videos, the monkey was getting that dopamine. I would tell in Russian way, dopamine. That happens with us too when we are watching videos on YouTube, on Instagram, everywhere. We are getting certain level of this dopamine, and after that, when you go to real life, you feel more frustrated, tired, and exhausted, because you got that, how do you call, what is that exactly? Because you got that dopamine already from social media. You don't need to get it in real life, because for your brain you got that level already. And this is actually crucial information, and I'm saying that so not focused. Now I'm focused. So when you get that dopamine, whatever, you don't need to get it in real life, because you got already this, like, in your body, in your mind. And that's why after social media, or if you spend a lot of time watching series, watching movies, watching just swiping Instagram, that's why you feel more tired, because you got it already from social media. And when you go to real life, where you actually supposed to go and get that element, that dopamine, you don't feel like you want to do anything. Do you understand? That's how apatia. That's how you lose interest to your real life, because you get it from social media, from movies, series, and it's really takes your time a lot, and it's really time consuming, because you first of all spend a lot of time, second of all you get this everything what you kind of supposed to get it from real life, and when you go to real life you feel so frustrated, you feel like, I don't want to do anything. Why? Because you already got all these elements in your brain, and why would you do something in real life? But then you see again in social media or Instagram how everyone is so successful, success, blah blah blah, and you think that you're zero. I'm saying like this because I have this in my life now, and that's why now I deleted application Instagram. I deleted it completely. I can visit that website only if I need some information, like from my friends. For one of my friends, I don't have a phone number. And I said, send a message on WhatsApp, because we were chatting always in the Instagram. So that's why it's really important for you to understand, do you really need to watch all of these series? Do you really need to watch all of these videos on Instagram? Do you really need to watch all of these stories on Instagram of your friends, where they went, what they did? And it is so connected and related from one part to another, because I was watching another video again about brain, and the doctor, he studies brain neurologist, I guess it's called, and he said that there was the main question of that video, what am I supposed to do to avoid Alzheimer, this disease, when you're tired. I'm sorry, English not coming today. So he said that they found out that not playing different instruments or studying languages, that not really helps. It's like, or having high level of IQ, it's not really true. And in that book also he says that IQ is just a test, the same as you have tests at university, at school. It doesn't mean that you're smarter, that you're more successful, that you know what you want, that you will be able to understand what you want, that you will be able to understand your emotions. That's why in this book, I love this book and I hate this book at the same time. That's what he wrote actually in the beginning. In that book he said that you can be smart, but you will be fool. You will be stupid at the same time. Because if you think you're smart, but you're not getting something in your life, something what you would like to have, that doesn't mean you are successful. He means that if you consider yourself smart in one scale, like school, education, general knowledge, it doesn't mean that you're smart to read the situation, to understand your feelings, to understand what you want, not your parents want for you, not your wife, girlfriend, husband want for you, but what you actually want for you. And he says it's really clearly, you can be, if you think that you're the smartest person, that you're smart enough, you're already losing this game. And that is so hard to first understand and to accept, that you are fool. You know nothing about this life. And really, know everything, it's impossible. It is impossible to know everything, to earn all of the money for the whole world. But I will be back to the idea I was telling, that doesn't consider your success. And they say about the brain, how to avoid this disease. They said that you need to reduce stress, that people who stressed more, most likely they will get that. And I was so, wow, it is so related, because I was doing meditations for a long time, and meditations give you sense of present. Now when I deleted application, I reduced as much as I can for now, like any social media or something. I'm really, I'm slowing down, and I'm like, I hear what is happening around. Like, I'm here, I'm now, I'm not thinking about tomorrow, I'm not thinking about after tomorrow, about what am I succeeding, everything. I'm just like, I just slow down. I'm just like, like I sit down, I'm just like, wow. Because I'm not getting any dopamine from social media. And because of the meditations, I release the stress, I release control. Oh my god, it's so hard to release control, to remove that judge from your mind, which always judges you. Because I have it a lot. I always judge that I'm not enough or something, and I guess a lot of people have that you always want more. And when I like release it, I feel like, wow, where am I rushing for? I hope you guys understand what I'm saying, and it might be helpful for you, because we're living in that century, in that time when technologies are really everywhere. Even now I'm making this video on my phone, but sometimes it's so important to slow down, to stop rushing yourself, to understand what you're doing and why you are doing that, and get that dopamine, whatever, from your real life. When you go out and you don't know how you will end up, who you will meet, where you will go exactly, because we want to control everything now. Even if you go out, even if you drive a car and you go somewhere, you always put your GPS and you always know the destination, and it seems that you control everything in your life. And also when you watch news, when you watch stories of your friends, news in the world, you think that you control your life, but it's not. And when you have this kind of control is always attention. Control is always like, intense energy. And when you release that control, you're getting relaxed, first of all, and you start enjoying your life now. And I was just like, wow, because I start feeling the same feeling I had some time before, when I got this inner peace before moving to Dubai. And now when I start feeling the same sometimes, I'm just like, wow, it's really work. Like, you cannot be happy always only if you did something once a month. No, you need to keep tracking your emotions, to understand why you feel a certain way, why it is like that, what else would you like to have, what else you need. And it is a work, but it's work with yourself. Instagram will not help you, YouTube maybe helps you, but it depends what you're watching. But controlling everything, watching everything, it will never help you to know everything, and it will never, even if you think you know everything, it will not help you to make your life better, to get this peace. Because knowing everything, your brain will be just like always working, but it doesn't help. It doesn't help. News are created, why? To control people, because people, when they are scared, they are easy to be controlled, to be manipulated. This is the basic knowledge you can find on the internet. And why before people were living like they didn't have that much stress? Because they didn't have social media, they didn't have phones, they didn't have any information. Someone died, someone killed someone. It happens in the world, and it will be happening always. But why do you need to know that? Will it help you or no? And I'm just like, wow. Okay, I'm late, but I really wanted to make some video, because I know if I share some insights, something what I find out, I'm 100% sure someone will find it useful too. So keep discovering yourself, find your own way, find your own path, and it never works the same way for everyone. If for someone it worked this way, it doesn't mean that for you it will work the same way. Everyone has its own time, its own way. So don't judge yourself. If you are like me and have every time judging, oh, do this way, didn't do this, relax. You will not do everything in one day. I'm saying that to you, but I'm saying that to myself too. You will not get everything in one way, and you will never get answer that you're doing right or you're doing wrong. You just need to do something and keep that excitement in real life, not in social media, not on Instagram, all these shorts, reels, whatever. It's so easy to make these videos, to understand why people watching that, but please increase your awareness. Make yourself focused on yourself and on your life, not getting that dopamine. And I can tell you, you can Google, it's called Experiment. I hope it Experiment of Wolfram Schultz. It's about it's a hormone of pleasure. Dopamine hormone, yeah. So check it, it's on the internet. It's very interesting because we are like these monkeys. Okay, that's all. See you in the next video.